It was so nerve-wracking to watch them with the saw as they cut away at our beautiful cabinet. I'm Sarah Robertson of Studio Dearborn. I've been designing luxury kitchens for over 20 years. I've watched the kitchen become the most important room in the home. Every year, over 10 million American households renovate their kitchens. I wanted to share with you how to make that space feel personal and special and organized and tailored to you. This is Kitchen Confab. There's been a lot of exciting progress on the job site. The cabinets are in, the range hood is in. We're heading to the job site where we're going to be working out some details on sconce placement and the brass pot rail. It's an exciting time in the design process, but we also have to be really careful because a lot of the decisions we make are very difficult to change later. So first of all, seeing the hood for the first time was really exciting. And it really kind of pulls the room together. It's just like the right amount of massing. I'm really excited about how that's all worked out. We spent some time trying to figure out the proper height for the sconces. Right, so it's 14 7/8, right?
No. Oh, yeah.
I get that right? Okay. This is so professional.
So then,
That'll be
the
centered
height we
on that.
want?
Yeah. Yeah. That looks great.
That looks really
It definitely
good.
doesn't look too big.
No. Looks
I'm really
perfect.
excited. We have a little complexity because we need the sconces to be sort of out of the way of our pot rail.
You want to stand back?
Stand back and I run right into the island.
Is that like too high?
Definitely not too high. To me, it might almost be too low. So we had to kind of weigh some factors there, and we went over that with Jenny as well, because she was there and gave us kind of her professional eye on just taking a look at what was going to work there. And this is it's actually going pretty close to the cabinet. So I'm actually going to go past this line, like about 6-8 inches, because that's going to be about right.
So the top is going on the line?
Right. Take some pictures and we'll get...
Because even you could do, like, look at it, like...
Yeah, when we go out to the car and we'll get the pot rack.
Okay.
And we can hold that up. And maybe we can actually hold them both up at the same time. Here's Jenny.
Hi,
Yeah,
Jenny.
come on in. Relationship of the pot rail and the sconce is going to be important.
Yes.
We don't want them too close together, have it all feel too busy. So we were kind of pushing the sconces up a tiny bit so that there wasn't like visual interference.
Right.
And we're gonna wanna run this by Adam and Jesse too. Yeah, I'm really super happy to be working with Palmer on this.
I know. They do such beautiful work.
Yeah.
So how much blocking do you typically need for this, for a pot rack?
You would just want like a 2x4 block so that you can screw this directly into hardwood that's attached to the framing. So just whatever's enough so that all of the brackets can screw directly into blocking.
Here, let's just
Oh,
leave.
that's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, so we want to center it on that top line, don't we?
Yep. Okay, and stand back.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. If you want to stand back.
Really?
Yep.
I think regardless, this feels too low.
It does.
Even
does.
if we were to cut the stem off.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Yep.
So one decision that needed to be made today was whether we would introduce a soldier course on the tile. So soldier course is when the tiles run vertically, kind of lined up like a line of soldiers. And we had thought about adding that detail along the baseboard, but also along the tops of the doors. And so that was one decision that we needed to make that day. We're planning on doing that soldier course in place of a baseboard, which I think looks really pretty.
Very pretty.
And then carrying on with the with just the plain standard running bond along the top.
And they're doing 2 different grout options.
Yeah,
we're
gonna do a dark option and a light option, and show Jenny that so that she can weigh in and figure that out.
I like the dark option.
Yeah, I know. I want to do the dark too. We'll see. We took a look at the tile and decided that we just thought it'd be a beautiful kind of, historic-looking detail to add to the tile layout. And since our tile is really kind of very simple, it kind of amps it up just a little bit. So it's one of those details that I think Adam will really appreciate. This was the first time I'd seen the hardware, so that was really exciting. Our hardware that came through from Paragold is gorgeous. It's unlacquered brass, and it was really fun to see that on the cabinets for the first time. We talked a little bit about our placement of the hardware on the cabinets. Yeah.
I mean, we had talked originally about doing 2 handles.
Yeah. I had always kind of suspected it might be too much,
yeah.
But it's better to have too much than too little. So yeah, I definitely think we should just scale it back to 1.
I agree.
I don't know if we got any extra knobs, but I think it would be really pretty to just do knobs in the top. But
I love the knobs.
I'm excited to see the docking drawer in place, and it's like all hooked up and working. It's going to be like a small charging drawer, but like how perfect is that?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Fits right in.
Yeah. It's just cool that we're going to have storage on the back of the island. It's not something we do that often with having drawers here. So yeah, so everything was going really smoothly with the countertop installation. They brought the marble slab in, set it in place. Oh, we were all so excited. It looked beautiful. All right, so the sink goes in today, right?
Yeah.
That's exciting. We discovered that the sink was interfering with the front edge of the cabinet. It had something to do with the fact that the cabinetry is very custom, which made the layout slightly different inside the sink box. So there was a little interference. None of us expected it. There was definitely some nail biting because the ultimate solution was to cut the cabinet a bit. On site? I don't know. Yeah, potentially, but the easier solution is probably going to be a new sink. It was so nerve-wracking to watch them with the saw as they cut away at our beautiful cabinet. But they were super careful and managed to just cut away the right amount of cabinet so that we could slide the sink and the countertop into place. In the next episode, we're going to be meeting with Greg DiPietro from Rye Marble, who's going to tell us a little bit more about our countertop materials, and we're going to apply the anti-etch treatment for the marble island. If you like these episodes, you can follow along by liking and subscribing, and you can click off to the right to watch the previous episode.